Greetings, everyone. Azron here. I'm here with Minx.
What's up?
We are currently trying to test out
Some new audio
some
equipment.
new audio equipment. Yes, thank you, Minx. And I'm gonna leave y'all with Minx for a minute. I'm gonna step outside to see how well the audio is doing. And
All right.
I'll leave y'all in their capable hands.
In there, I like how you said that I have a dual personality problem. All right, so how does the audio quality sound at this current time? Can somebody give me a comment or anything like that, so that we can test everything out? I'm having trouble at the moment. Ooh, that was a big mistake. You see my pretty face in the video? Not yet?
I must have missed it.
Huh?
I must have missed it.
Can you hear the audio?
Hell, I can hear myself from here.
Really?
Yeah, I'm very faint, but I can hear it.
All right, I need to turn it down. Can you hear it now? Too low?
I don't know if I can hear it.
Is it too low?
Yeah, I can still hear it. It is getting a little low, yeah.
How about now? It says, Anastasia says turn it up. Anastasia, please make a few more comments so we know everything's working correctly.
I got another one on there. What's up?
What's popping? So again, we're just testing out audio quality currently.
I mean, shit sounds pretty decent to me.
Let's see. Kitten says that they're here. Meow to you too. How's the audio quality?
I mean, it sounds great to me.
Kitten says it sounds okay. So this is just a El Cheapo device. We are kind of doing the budget thing at the moment, trying to figure out what exactly we're going to do and how we're going to do it. I've been trying to set up Discord. I purchased a laptop that would work out good, for our Discord thing. And then Bam Adam says hello.
Oh shit, Bam Adam. Yeah, I was outside testing out the audio. We got us a new little mic.
Really?
Really?
Sorry, I had to move some stuff around. Okay, all right. So I knew the second that we started doing something, they were going to contact us.
Yeah. We were trying to do a Thanksgiving one shot. We'll try and do it a little bit later on in the evening.
I think now we're going to do some painting.
Yeah, we're going to do some painting now because we done got it set up and going.
And if any of you see my pretty face, I do sincerely apologize. I don't necessarily like my face on media and whatnot.
Y'all don't forget to hit that like button.
Yeah, just let us know how good we're doing or how terrible we're doing. Alphonse, I need to get past you. I will be painting walls. So.
Where is my lighter?
Where's my super suit? I don't know. But do you need a foy?
I do need a foil.
Here's a foil. I
Thank
want
you.
my foil back.
Alright.
For those of
I
you
found mine.
For those of you that don't know, Alphonse is a lighter thief.
I am not.
You are too. But it's okay because I steal his lighters all the time.
Bam Adam says your face is beautiful.
Thank you. Such a sweetheart. Would you do? Go back in the video to see it or something like
I
that?
don't know what he did. Me personally, I think it looks like a baboon's ass carved out of stone, but
That's amazing. That is like the best description I've ever heard. So apparently my face looks like a baboon's ass carved out of stone. Alright, so I'm going to step outside and go ahead and prime these guys since I've cleaned them up a little bit.
alright.
So this one actually needs a little bit of dust.
I'm going to first off finish off the vampire child. I just need to find me a yellow.
Finds needs a yellow. You yellow belly, no good. Alright, so you don't have your torch with you by any chance, do
My torch?
you? Yeah.
No,
It would make the paint flow out of this thing so much better in this cold weather.
I do not know.
That's fine. But I'll set us up something outside.
So, Kitten Witch, I appreciate you being here. Appreciate the sub if you subscribed and all. Alright, Bam Adam, yeah, that's usually what you do. Don't forget to hit that like button though. You feel honored to be here? Well, that's a great comment. No one's ever been honored to be at one of my streams. I'm currently going to try and finish off this vampire child. And then I'm going to paint this bust of Amber, who is, I believe, a descendant of a vampire. She might be a vampire herself. I hadn't seen the stat card for her. Well, you've been with me since the beginning there, Bam Adam. Back when you were known as Monkey Butts. And, I mean, it ain't been too long since I've changed what I call myself, so...
What did I miss?
Not much.
Not much.
We don't talk about monkey butts. A good change.
Monkey butts?
Yeah, I kind of like Azeron better than Almac, but you know I have fond memories of Almac, and I still need to change my logo.
You need to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to paint print on the gates too. And the fireplace.
Okay, cool.
Well, man, if I can go, you know that rack that you got from over there at Mom's? That you left on the back of my truck?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has become a great paint station.
See, told you it would come in handy. And you thought I was just crazy.
Well, I mean, I know you guys can't see it, but if you, I have a very small house. It's like a one-bedroom. It's not much bigger than what you would consider to be a one-bedroom apartment, but it is a house in the middle of nowhere. And I kind of don't want anything else coming to my house. Not unless I have a use for it immediately.
Which we did.
No, we did not. It sat in my yard for almost a week.
No, I didn't draw the logo. Um, One of my fellow D&D players and YouTubers, Sir Devastation, drew them for me.
Who didn't show up on time for the stream?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a nice little cottage, but it's technically a pole barn.
It's a nice little cottage, but it's technically a pole barn. I like the description. I really do. It's a rundown shack in the woods, is what it is. Also, to quote a movie, it's technically the last house on the left too. So.
What's up, Dark Strider? Glad you can make it to a stream.
Who is Dark Strider?
Damn, I'm up to 5 viewers.
Yo, I mean, we're doing a painting session.
Dark Strider's Twitch and YouTube. He's a bit bigger than I am, but I'm glad
he's bigger than you. There's quite a few of them that are bigger than you. I'll have to check them out.
Well, he's the only one bigger than me that talks to me.
Well, I mean, I'm surprised he even talks to you, to be honest with you. You're lame.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm surprised anybody talks to me as lame as I am. But I'm glad you can make it. Sorry we're doing a painting thing right now. It'll be a little bit later on in the evening before we try to do the live stream for D&D. Players had other things to do. Can't really complain.
That's where I brought the paint. So sit there looking for the damn paint.
Some nice yellow hair there. A house in the woods? Yeah. The only problem is I've seen Cabin in the Woods. I'm good. Plus, I pretty much live in the woods already, and there's a bunch of strange noises at night. Oh, shit. Hope your new job was good. I need to get me a new job. Oh, it's all good, Bam Adam.
Love this
That is very true, Dark Strider. It is very peaceful, except at night when all the noises start.
What are you talking about?
And yeah, I guess this is a kind of behind the scenes video because I will be using a lot of these things in future campaigns and shit.
Oh, wait till my campaign starts. You're all gonna die.
Yeah, but you want to be an astronomer there, Bam Adam, so... Alright. That's the guy who did my logo, Sir Devastation. Appalachia? Oh, you live in Appalachia? That sounds nice. That sounds real nice, but it sounds cold. I don't do well with cold.
Dude, that primer covers so well.
I'm telling you, right?
And fills in like imperfections, like amazingly. I love it. So
that would be the Army Painter color primer. Not sponsored, but that shit is fucking good. I love this. Has been a great paint company. for models and stuff.
Yeah, it's really good. I'm really happy with it. So
Yeah, Bam Adam, he wants to be an astronomer. Um,
an astronomer.
yeah, we sat out in the middle of December, cold. It was late in the evening.
I apologize for the movement of the table.
It was late in the evening just so we can watch a meteor shower.
Yeah, I find it so odd and strange
Hmm?
and absurd that you, of all people, would sit out in the cold to watch a meteor shower.
Well, the reason I did it is to, support Bam Adam. I mean, he's my baby brother. I want to support him and try and help him as best I can to achieve what he wants to do.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, I understand, but it's just kind of strange, you know. You don't like the cold at all,
I do not.
which is so strange because of your lineage. It makes no sense.
Damn, a raise of $5. Shit. That, I hope it works too.
What is it?
Dark Strider's starting a new job soon with a raise of $5.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So here's an interesting question. How did you end up getting that raise? Did you speaking to Dark Strider, did you apply for a position that was already offering a $5 raise, or did you just go up to them and say, hey, did they ask you what you make at your last job? And because I've experienced this in the past, did they ask you what you made at your last job, and did you fib? Did you tell a lie to get a raise?
I know I damn sure would.
And the only reason I asked that is because I did that when I went from the previous company I worked for to the current company I work for. I told them I made $5 more an hour, and they gave it to me. So,
And I'm glad you're excited for your first live stream, kitten.
Kitten, are you a follower or are you just an individual that decided to watch our live stream today?
I truly don't know, but I do know they
I
live in
was-
Appalachia.
I was asking. I was not asking you.
I feel like we some hustlers.
Are we some hustlers? How are we hustlers?
That's what I want to know.
I'm not even close to a hustler. What is it, because of the question that I asked, or what?
I don't know.
I mean, you kind of have to do whatever it takes in this day and age to get ahead.
This is true.
So, I mean, I did what I needed to do, and they're not brave enough to take the money away from me now. So, they're not even brave enough to discipline me. It's wonderful. I say that next week, one of the write-ups is actually going to go through.
Dark Strider said they asked what he made and they matched the max amount the old job would have paid him.
Really? That is amazing. That's really good. I'm very happy for you.
A white witch who often watches a group or coven play all girls. I'm not sure what that means.
Wait, I would have to read it to really understand it. Would you mind handing me the monitoring device?
That was Kitten that said that.
Okay, so let's have a look. Let's see. It says, I am a white witch who often watches a group or coven play all girls. Okay.
What I'm gathering from that is she watches a D&D thing where it's a bunch of dudes that play all chicks. I mean, that's fine and dandy. That ain't nothing wrong with that, but
Bam Adams said he'd be right back. So if I'm understanding correctly, and maybe I'm not, I'm very out of tune with the terminology and whatnot. So I'm guessing that Kitten just watches a lot of streams and stuff like that, and pretty nice that they fell into ours.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm pretty happy about it. I like the dialogue. I like having someone to actually speak to.
that is for sure.
So it is much appreciated that you were here, Kitten. Let's see. Dark Strider. They asked what I made, and they matched the max amount my old job. Oh, okay, I understand now. I'm so sorry, Kitten. Kitten says, "LOL, y'all got me confused now. I watch a group of my fellows play at a local inn. That is awesome. I do like that. Okay. Yeah, not everyone thinks like the next person. This is true, but I mean, you got to understand. Yeah, I'm extremely out of touch. Like I don't have any social media. I don't have I'm doing this whole YouTube thing with Alphonse, and you know, I'm trying to help out the best I can. I would like to start actually recording our sessions, and actually editing the videos to get better quality. So we're slowly getting components. I just built a PC to help out with that. Also to run the 3D printers and stuff like that we've acquired over the past 2 or 3 months now.
Yeah.
So just trying to help the best that we can. I printed out I think some of the stuff that as a run is
You printed out everything I'm painting today.
oh, okay, all right, well that works out great.
Even the walls that they'll be painting.
Yeah, so apparently I have a bit of a dual personality or split personality syndrome.
I don't want to gender whatever.
Okay, so you don't want to assume my gender.
Yeah, that thing.
Okay, so
Because every time I do, you bitch.
I call you out on it. Okay, it's not that I'm bitching, and that's very insulting the way that you said that.
No, you bitch about it.
Whatever. Let's see. Kitten says, I just got on Facebook this year. I spent more time in nature than I do with other people. That is actually really good, and that's very good for like mental health and stuff. So it's very good to go, you know, out like we used to do, go out in the woods and actually do stuff out there. And I would really like to get into LARPing. I think that would be a lot of fun. But before we do that, I'm going to purchase this land back here so that nobody can come and say, "Hey, you can't do that back here." You know.
Yeah.
So that's the intent. But yes, that's really good. It's actually better for your mental health to actually be out. You know, because a lot of people think, oh, I'm in my safe space. I'm in my home. You know, whatever. But the four walls that surround you can 100% become a prison. So I'm very, very happy for you that you were out and about. So
Yeah, me too. I need to do it more.
yeah, I mean I'm clear. I need to do the same thing. You know, I do get out and do stuff on the on the property, but everything costs money,
Yeah.
and I've invested a lot in what we're doing now, so I don't have money to go out and do a whole lot of other stuff. Let's see, Sir Devastation. I've got some new Android mics coming to help out with. Oh, on his end. Okay, all right, cool. That's awesome, Sir Devastation. Thanks. We just picked up a new mic today. Uh, as Ron purchased it, it took a while to find it. We spent what, a good hour?
A lot longer than I'd liked, but yeah.
You foraged for mushrooms. That is awesome. I done a little bit of that when I spent some time in Germany. That was a lot of fun. I had a couple of friends that did that on the regular, and I went with them. That is awesome.
That does sound fun.
And Kitten sells the extra. That is cool. That's supplementary cash. That's awesome. If there's any way that you can is there a way that Kitten could ship us some of that stuff? Because I would love to. If you, I don't know where you're at, but if you can find some
Appalachia.
Appalachia.
Yeah.
That's not far from here, so there's probably no pfefferling there. But if you come across pfefferling, let me know. I would very much like to purchase some pfefferling from you.
We'd have to get it sent to a P.O. box.
That's fine. We have a P.O. box. So, let's see. Do some odd jobs, but I make my money by helping those in need. That is awesome. That is very awesome. So, what exactly do you do? I mean, do you volunteer? Well, not well. If you're making money, you're not volunteering, but So, what do you do? Because I have a couple of friends that two of my friends. I met a man and his wife. They both work with disabled children in in a facility. It's like a hospital. They can't stay at home. The children can't. So he works with children that have epilepsy and whatnot. And on another wing of the facility, there are children with mental health issues, and his wife works in that area of the facility and everything like that. And a lot of times the parents, they come and stay, and it's perfectly fine for the parents to come and stay. It's not like a mental institution in the States or anything like that, which they just fucking, excuse my language, but they lock you in a room. But I'm just curious as to what exactly you do. Let's see. I have missed a couple of the chats. Let me get caught up for just a second. Dark Strider at Kitten Witch. Oh, you sound like an embodiment of a chaotic good druid. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Yeah. Let's see. I would love to go to Germany. Can't find certain species in the southeast. I'm looking for cauliflower mushroom. Yeah, I would very much like to have some of that as well, but good luck finding it around here. Yeah, you get a chance. It doesn't matter. When you go to a lot of the the major towns, so like Frankfurt or Freiburg or Dusseldorf or places like that, it's a very international place. You're gonna find people that speak English. So if you end up going by yourself, go enjoy your time there. Try to meet people, as many people as you can. Let's see, Sir Devastation. We'll be getting the conference speaker here closer to Christmas. Sweet. That is awesome. That is I highly recommend that particular one that I showed you, Sir Devastation, because it works. It just works. I love it. Now this cheaper one that we got, I don't know. I can't hear the audio quality. I'll have to go back and watch the stream and listen to the audio quality. I know Azeron said that it sounded good. But I mean, anything's better than a microphone on the devices that we're using now.
Yeah.
And also, this is a USB, device, so of course, the audio quality is better. Let's see, Kitten. Kitten is a literal witch. Can cast spells and offer protection. Some of the things we don't talk about. That's pretty cool. I couldn't work with kids that are disabled. I would be sad. And yeah, that is my friend's wife. She struggles with it a lot. She has depression as well, and it's very difficult for her to do it. But it's a constant reminder to her. Do what? It's a constant reminder to her that she can appreciate what she does have, and the fact that she doesn't have to that she doesn't have those same issues. It allows her to, I guess in a way to pay more attention, and appreciate what she does have.
Yeah.
So it also helps her with her, you know, her depression and whatnot. So it's you know you've got to find the silver lining in everything. So yeah, so we mentioned my house. It's just a stick built pole barn in the middle of nowhere, but it is a dry place to sleep. It's relatively warm in here because you're not in like 6 or 7 layers. So I mean it's you got to find you got to appreciate what you do have. You know, let's see. Late fall and winter don't hold much. Uh, Chicken of the woods and oyster mushrooms. Springtime being the more the moral hunt. Okay. Trying to wrap my head around that. I don't know if that was a typo or if I just am not following. And Bam Adam is back. Welcome back, Bam Adam.
Welcome back, buddy.
Yeah. So let's see.
I need to bring you to my painting streams more often.
What are you talking about?
You're doing great with the commentary.
Well, I mean, I'm just trying to stay engaged with the audience. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I try to do too.
Well, I mean, you're trying to focus on quite a few more things that I'm trying to focus on right now. I'm just literally letting paint dry on a shelf outside.
Oh, it should be done.
Oh yeah, I can go flip them any moment now. So yeah, I I would like to get more into mushroom hunting, but in this area, it's just not a very common thing. Oh yes, I just wanted to let you know that some of my friends that own the cows are not feeding their cows the stuff that like gets rid of the magic mushrooms in the cow crap. So hopefully we might have some magic mushrooms pretty soon.
I do not do drugs.
Well, I mean, neither do I, but I'm more than willing to try them. You know what I'm saying? I would. Oh man, yeah. If we're gonna get on that topic for just a second, I would love to do DMT. I mean, you let's be real, man. Let's be real. I, 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 I am down for almost anything. So I would definitely try it. And you know, some of the people that I hang out with, they're into it. They do it. They use it. Now I'm not gonna go like full on methamphetamines or anything like that, but I've seen what that does. I want no part of it. But I would like to try some other stuff. Kind of open my mind a little bit. Oh my goodness, it has fallen short. Come on, we have 5 watchers though.
That's great.
So let's see.
We was up at 6 at one point.
Oh, that's the pronunciation. All right, it is a rare mushroom that can sell for up to $35 a pound. Wow, that is awesome.
That is. That's fucking great.
You know what would be? I would have to look into like the conditions and everything like that. But you know, we could literally right down here on the bottom of the hill, we could dig that out, and we could make a mushroom garden there. We would have to cover it up, of course, but we could absolutely grow mushrooms there. So if we got some of those exotic mushrooms, we could grow them ourselves. Now, granted, they would be much better in the wild, you know, in their natural habitat. They'll be much better, but it would be awesome to have our own mushrooms. All right, we've got a part finished painted. It looks good. It looks really good. Bam is asking what he missed and everything like that. We went from normal conversation to talking about shrooms. So Kit, if you'll go back and read the some of the comments and whatnot, Kitten collects mushrooms and Kitten sells mushrooms, and we got on the topic of magic mushrooms because I want to try magic mushrooms. that is just a personal thing. Not everybody's down for that, and I'm not going to judge anybody that is. But it's oh, yeah, I'm aware that is an instant jail sentence. It's not. It's not something that. Yeah, I'm talking about it on stream. Yeah, I'd like to try it, but when, if and or when I decide to do something like that, nobody will know about it. But like very close friends, it will not be a live thing, and I'm not going to be growing like mushrooms myself or something like that. I just know that the individual that has the cows, they're not feeding their critters anything that would kill the fungi that would grow in it. So I would probably, you know, just go over there one day and try it myself. You know what I'm saying? That would be a personal thing. But anyway, yeah. So it's just that it's a wild tangent I went on, but no, Kitten forages for mushrooms, sells mushrooms and whatnot. Not necessarily shrooms, but exotic mushrooms that you can find only in the wild, and or Zozo, and I think it's really cool. Yes, it is very interesting. What are you looking for?
I'm just trying to figure out the paint scheme that I'm going for.
Uh, for what was her name again?
Amber.
Amber. Well, she definitely needs red hair.
Oh, she's definitely getting red hair.
So, you guys will have to excuse me for just a minute.
And a pale complexion.
And a pale complexion. I'm going to step outside, flip the parts, and go ahead and paint those. I'm going to hand you back off to Alphonse.
All right. So. What do you mean it disappeared? How did it disappear? That was a big shark. That was a lot of resin, my man. You'll turn up on my doorstep somehow. What the fuck? I kind of want a dark red for the hair, but I don't want it to be damn. Chaotic red would be too dark. I might mix some black in with the pure red to see how that turns out. Should have brought my other red. Well, right now my hands are a bit shaky as well. But I'm also a welder, so I have to have somewhat steady of a hand.
Have you ever shown them like the dragon that I painted?
I don't think so.
It's like we don't have very good lighting in here.
No. This would be the dragon that Minx painted.
It was my first miniature. It was the first time I'd ever painted a miniature.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of like purple highlights in it. You really can't see it because I don't have very good lighting in here. That's one of the next things we're going to work on is actually getting better lighting for the videos.
Red and orange. Um, that might make it darker, but now my orange
Orange. Not orange. Orange.
looks like that. It's bright as shit. And that's the red that I got. It's pure red. However, I also got a dragon red. It's a little darker than the pure red, I think. So it might work. You know what? I'll try dragon red on the hair. Red for the armor. Uh, plate mail for the sword. Random people show up not knowing who you are. Yeah, that could be very awkward. I'm out and all. That's more than I can say for myself. Anyway, let's go ahead and start with the hair.
I did not realize how small trolls' heads were in proportion to their bodies. On Hero Forge now, looking at the stuff. I'm about to make a tiefling.
Well, you can upscale the head.
Yeah, I'm clear, but it's just the way they have it. It's like the turtle person. Is it that your teeny tiny head is too teeny tiny for your massive body?
Yeah. He.
He.
It's a model paint. I think it's acrylic. I'm trying to go for a darker red for the hair, but I'm going to use this dragon red. If I can get it mixed up properly, it should do fine.
You really should have like brought your
My other paint set too.
yeah.
Yeah, it has one called Vampire Garment. That red is beautiful. I love that red. I'm about out of that color though. I need to find it and get some more. But minks,
How about that for Infernal?
nice. It has made a tiefling character for tonight's game, or for the Thanksgiving thing, and it's such a good character that they decided to keep it and make a character on Hero Forge of it.
Yeah. So.
All right, kitten.
Kitten heading out.
Yeah.
All right, kitten. Thanks for stopping by.
They said they'll return shortly
All right.
if we're still painting. If not, we'll be doing the other stream. Uh, if I don't like the color, I can just paint over it, so. Well, that don't look that bad. Yeah, I think Dragon Red might do. And I'm gonna use some washes on it too, so that'll darken it up a little bit.
I'm giving this infernal fucker an half.
You giving it some junk in the trunk.
Mm-hmm. Get them curves up a little bit too. Yeah. He gonna look sexy. Oh yeah, that big old booty.
Okay. Yeah, I think that red's gonna work pretty well. It'll focus in. But on that gray, I think it does. Thank you, Bam. And then with the complexion that I'm going to give her, the flesh color that I'm going to paint her is called Pale Corpse. So,
So she's gonna be undead.
no, she's just going to be pale. So I'm giving her a vampire lineage, considering the last name.
What's her last name?
Tepes. Like from the Mina.
Oh, okay.
So anybody got anything to talk about? Other than foraging for mushrooms? Which, I mean, was a decent conversation, if I'm being all honest. That was a fairly decent damn conversation.
I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
What my next video is gonna hopefully either be the Thanksgiving one shot or if you back needed a smoke break, alright, welcome back, kitten. But the next video is either gonna be the Thanksgiving one shot or if the player who plays Sitka in the one shot campaign gets here, we're either gonna do a trip to the abyss with Sitka and Gabe, so, trying to get Gabe out of being such a coward.
How dare you insult Gabe?
I mean, if Gabe runs away in the abyss, he can take 5 steps into around the corner and run into like 12 enemies.
So what you're saying is Gabe is a chicken shit.
Gabe is a chicken shit. I think I have other players that can confirm that Gabe is a chicken shit.
How dare you insult Gabe? Gabe's a pretty badass character, but Gabe is so, like,
Gabe runs from every conflict. Literally every conflict.
Well,
I think
in Gabe's defense, okay, first off, in Gabe's defense, you have put Gabe up against some weird shit.
I put everybody up against some weird shit, okay?
But he's a bona fide chicken shit, and you're gonna sit there and put him up against stuff that's gonna try to kill him?
Yes, that's the point.
No. No.
It's just like when I made Gobslicer age to within like 6 years before he's supposed to die. Yeah, Gabe is a healer that doesn't heal.
Yes. Excuse me? Hold up just a minute.
That was a comment from Sir Devastation.
Okay, first off, you're full of crap, Sir Devastation. Because Gabe did heal you guys. But for some reason, our party likes to split up.
I know, that's so nice.
The past 2 or 3 sessions, even the one that I DM'd, what did you guys do? You fucked right off and went your own direction. And then got pissed off because I was ignoring them. No. That is not the case, but okay.
This is true. At one point you did say I'm going home and ran away.
I mean, clear. I'm clear.
Bam Adams said Gabe is a hero in his own story and heart.
This is very true.
Well, we're going to make a hero out of Gabe one way or the other.
So, I need a...
A Torah reading, whatever.
Have
On who?
So you want to do a tarot reading on who exactly?
That was Kitten. I'm sorry. I need to make sure I start naming people. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who they're wanting to do a tarot
reading.
Yeah.
Alphonse or myself?
On me and you, Minx.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. The smallest character is my biggest target. Just because there's nothing I can do about the magical flight bullshit. But just because I find it annoying. I can't knock them down. But things should be a little different from here on out. Everybody's gonna die equally from now on.
Oh, is that what we're doing now?
Yeah. One might fall before the other, but everybody's gonna die equally. Equally epic.
How dare you, sir?
Good. I'm not sure what that means.
I would have to see it.
You can Take it if you like until you start painting.
Okay. All right. Let's see. So, gut gesprochen, Herr. So that would be like sir, well said. So, du sprichst Deutsch, das ist wunderschön. Wir können immer auf Deutsch zusammen sprechen. So, wie geht's?
Hey,
Kann ich dir sagen, Moment, bitte. Kann ich dir sagen, ich bin nicht so gut mit der Formal Sprache. So, wann es funktioniert besser für Sie. Wir können auf Deutsch reden. Aber ich meine Respekt, aber ich bin nicht so gut mit der Sie-Artikel oder ich meine Respekt, aber ich kann nicht so gut reden. Ah, she used Google Translate. So she's probably not gonna understand what I said. I feel so bad now.
yeah, that's what I tried to stop you for. Is like make sure this person actually speaks German.
Well, I mean, technically Kitten wrote in German, so I was like, oh, we can speak German together. Das ist wunderbar. Kitten said, OMG, you made my day. Aber mein Deutsch ist nicht perfekt, so. Ooh, that's even better.
That was almost as good as what happened at Walmart.
What happened at Walmart? Oh, that weird stuff? Oh my gosh. Should we talk about that?
Hell, we don't know what the fuck happened.
I mean, technically we do. Somebody connected to one of the Bluetooth speakers. Kitten said yes. So somebody connected to one of the Bluetooth speakers at the Walmart, Wally World, or whatever you want to call it, and decided to play some like straight up pornography on it. We were over there, literally on the opposite side of the what's it called, the electronic section,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden somebody, we heard this really loud booming voice talking about what was it, their penis or something like
Yeah.
that. It was horrible, but it was hilarious at the same time because the look on everyone's face was priceless, and I've never seen that many Walmart employees in one location ever. And they all just started swarming the area. Yes, they did play naughty sounds. It was very, very inappropriate.
Yeah.
It was hilarious, but still very inappropriate. I should have said very loudly, Rick, is that you? Whoa, they've added some seriously cool stuff to Hero Forge.
It's been a while since I've been on there.
Well, I'm gonna need you to log into your account so I can get this character. So at least so it will save because I have no idea what my account information is. Let's see. Or whatever person I wanted to embarrass at the time. I could have sounded off and said something to you.
You could have, but you didn't. You missed your opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. But I personally don't care. Yeah, I mean, it would have been funny, but hindsight is 2020, so there's nothing I can really do about it. So
You know what? That hair came out a lot better than I was thinking.
it looks really good now. Whenever you paint like her face pale flesh, it's gonna look really good.
I think that came out great, y'all.
Yeah, it does look good. I mean, I can see it on the stream. What do you guys think about the hair? So, Kitten is definitely doing a protection spell for Azeron.
I appreciate that.
And Kitten likes the red hair. That's good. I mean, it does look good, and it's gonna look even better whenever you get like the pale flesh on there and you start adding the details. It's gonna look good.
I'm gonna wash it all with a strong tone. Oh, didn't get it all out.
All right, color schemes. Let's have a look at color schemes. Let's go for theme first.
Your wall should be dry now.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware. I can walk up there and get them. I'm just like you said. I'm drawing something on here.
Yeah.
I kind of want to check that out. It's really drawing my attention away from the chat. So I need you guys to kind of keep me engaged. What are we? So Bam Adams still in the chat?
If Emma was here, Emma would keep us engaged.
Sir Devastation seems like they're still in the chat. Kitten's still in the chat, which is awesome. I mean, we've had a lot of good dialogue with Kitten.
Oh yeah.
Dark Strider. So I'm gonna need some dialogue from you.
Dark Strider might be busy.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Like the Little Mermaid meets any female vampire, because I can't think of a female vampire. Can you think of a female vampire, Azeron?
Mina Tepes.
Touche.
Let's see. There is. That bitch from Underworld.
It says, "Oof, Dracula had wives." Yes, yes.
That was one of Dracula's wives, Mina.
Mina. Okay. See, I don't know as much as you know about this. So it's never been like an obsession of mine. I enjoy it, but it's never really been an obsession.
Yeah, I really like vampires.
And see, I'm more into werewolves. So let's see. You ever seen a movie called Once Bitten? Kitten asks.
It sounds familiar.
Could you offer a description? I may need to look it up myself. And...
Ooh, damn, it's called,
It's a Jim Carrey movie, apparently.
No, I don't think I've seen that one.
Junior asked, Junior said, can he re-roll anything below a 10?
I guess.
Is that for stats? I'm curious. Is that for stats?
Yeah, he can do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Interview with the Vampire. That was a great damn movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, Queen of the Damned. That girl, that lady from that movie.
So, you liked Queen of the Damned?
Yeah, I've even got music on Spotify from that movie. That was a great damn movie.
See, I was not a fan of Queen of the Damned.
Like, the songs and all was performed by, like, Disturbed and Korn.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. The music, the soundtrack was awesome, but I just did not much care for the movie.
I don't know. I liked the movie. It was pretty decent to me.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased.
What's the chat saying?
Let's see. Okay, it says kind of old, but it has a lead female vampire. I'm gonna have to look into this.
Once Bitten?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into this. You know, Bam Adam, Interview with a Vampire. Yeah, we just had that discussion. That was an amazing movie.
Yeah.
I own that movie, so. And I'm not into vampires really, but that was a good movie. So, let's see.
Hellsing the anime, that was a good.
Yeah.
That was fucking great.
Okay, all right. Kitten says. Excuse me. Okay, y'all act like Anna Rice didn't write multiple books.
Oh yeah, Anne Rice. I forget about Anne
Yeah.
Rice.
She is a queen. This is very true. Let's stop. So, yeah. I mean, so back in school, I'd done a lot of reading. back when me and Papa lived here, um, there were numerous nights that he would wake up. It would be like 2 o'clock in the morning, and he would like make me go to bed. I've been up all night watching. I mean, not watching, but reading. So, yes, I used to do a lot of reading. I don't do a whole lot now. I need to get back into that.
No.
Let's see. I have two 12s. Can I re-roll one of them? What?
No, you cannot re-roll them.
Are you serious? I have multiple. In fact, 3 of my stats were 12s.
Exactly.
What?
I'm currently taking a small little break, y'all, but I see I'm up to 8 viewers. I appreciate every one of y'all.
Yeah, that is awesome, guys. Thank you so much. And Devastation Jr., don't ask silly questions.
I bet that was fun living amongst the vampires.
Let's see. I'm actually having to swap out the horns. So,
If they have deer horns, you should add them.
what? No.
Come on. You don't want to.
It's a tiefling, man.
Yeah, you can have the thank the dude from that one show that only has one episode on YouTube.
What?
You know.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
Kitten says, not gonna lie, I was golf. I think both you and I were the same.
Yeah.
At some point.
Yeah.
So.
He talks like he's on old timey radio.
I know exactly who you're talking about. And the horns look terrible.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, I mean it was just a suggestion.
Well, your suggestion sucked.
Well, you know, you never know until you try.
Well, I tried and it sucked. This is Kitten says that could be thousands of dudes. Yeah, I honestly, dude, I wore the eyeliner. I painted my nails. I wore trip pants. You know, I listened to stuff that nobody else liked. You know, and honestly, I still do. You know, I don't paint my nails and stuff like that like I used to, because I just. It's not that I wouldn't. It's I literally don't give a shit anymore. My whole attitude towards my appearance and whatnot has really degraded. I don't care what I look like or what someone thinks about me. So I just look like absolute trash all the time. Let's see. Horns or antlers? Let you see. All right. So, no doubt, I'm more Swamp Witch than say Samantha from Bewitched. Did I read that right? Swamp Witch?
I don't know. I sat back now.
I mean, is that like so? Not to sound oblivious or anything like that, but I haven't exactly. I have one friend who is Wiccan, but her and I don't speak very much. So, and I've honestly not looked into it. I may need like some sort of an explanation as to the differentiation between the witches and whatnot. So, I mean, I'm not trying to be disrespectful and really not trying to be oblivious, but I just don't know. And you want to see the horns that I've chosen, that is going to be relatively difficult.
Yeah.
Because that is copyright material, and we could get in a lot of trouble for that. So they're more swooped back to the sides. So think, oh man, how would I describe that? They come off the forehead and wrap over the ears. They're very jagged as well. So I mean, once I get it printed off and painted, yeah. Well, no, they don't curl. They don't curl back like a ram's horns. So um, they don't. So it's like not curving behind the ears, but when it starts out just above the eyes, swoops back across the side of the head, and then when it gets just to where the ears are, it kind of perks up at an angle. So okay, thanks for the description. Yeah, that sounds more. Yeah, so I guess you would say swamp witch lives like in the bayou and whatnot. Okay, so is it like closer to what you would have like as far as what would it be called, Alex? New Orleans witches. What are they?
Voodoo.
Like voodoo witches or something like that, or is it more so along the lines of traditional witchcraft? Antlers give a creepy cryptic we do not speak of. I mean, I would love to have antlers. Like, there's a lot. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Also, I love the voice that guy has.
Hmm.
And so, like, whenever I train, okay, all right, the nerd's really gonna pop out of me right quick. So, I have every intention of training my own text to speech engine, which is going to take a very long time on the hardware that I have. But so I'm looking for a specific voice, a voice profile. I'm going to have to record all of the samples myself. I'm going to have to mix everything in Audacity to make it sound as close and as crisp to the voice that I'm looking for, which is like an old school talk show radio host or whatever. And then I'm going to have to train the AI to go in and pull that language packet, and it's literally going to have to study this packet for months, to get the correct speech pattern that I'm looking for, the surprise, the you know attitude that this particular character has. I mean, I could I could shoot them an email and ask if I could get the profiles and stuff like that to make it quicker. But I mean, you got to think they're a big name. They would probably want me to pay for that, and I probably don't have the kind of money they're looking for just to get voice profiles. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have to do it all myself. I'm gonna have to mix it all myself. I'm going to have to record everything myself, and these packets, these wave files and stuff like that I've got to create. There's thousands of them, thousands of them. These are hours and hours and hours of recording I'm gonna have to do just so that I have something to mix with. It's gonna take a very very long time, but so I'm very big into like the open source, you know, and I would prefer to use something like shout out my Mycroft AI. You guys are awesome, and I'm very very interested in using your back ends and whatnot. It's all local. I can use everything locally, and I don't have somebody like Big Brother looking over my shoulder. My crazy is showing, just so you guys know. My crazy is absolutely showing. But I would very much like for everything to be local, and I want a specific, you know, voice profile. Okay, Kitten has made another comment. Let's see. Let's see. I incorporate every bit of magic I've ever learned. Some hoodoo, some voodoo, some gypsy, as well as Wiccan. The good thing about being a natural is nobody can tell you how to perform. I don't like dark or black magic, but sometimes you need help. And yeah, I can understand that. I mean, that's good that you don't necessarily discriminate against certain forms. Like I said, I don't know much about witchcraft. I do have, like I said, one friend who was Wiccan, so but I don't really get into it. I have You know, humans fear what they do not understand. And I've never had anyone sit down and actually explain this stuff to me that didn't intentionally try to scare the crap out of me. Will you kick the cabinet over there for me? So it's one of those things. I'm actually gonna have to sit with somebody and get to know that person, and you know, have them explain what it is and everything like that. I'm not gonna judge anybody that's that believes what they believe. I honestly don't care. One of my oldest friends, he's a Buddhist, so it, that's something really strange about down here in the in the southeast. Like, people freak out about the dumbest shit. If you don't believe a certain way, or you don't act a certain way, or whatever, they're gonna judge you for it. And I respond with "Lek mich doch homage." You know what I'm saying? It's live your life however it works for you. You know what I'm saying? We're not here for a long time. We're here for a very short time. You need to enjoy what little bit you have. Okay, Kitten says, I don't shout it through town, but everyone knows. So if I can educate, she loves it. That's good. Excuse me if I may have made a mistake. So, I get on to Alphonse about it a lot for assuming my gender. I apologize for that. Um, but yeah, I would very much like to know more about it, but I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know how to approach that situation. I don't know how to look it up. You know, I mean, and you're not going to find what you need to know on like Wikipedia or something like that. It just doesn't exist. You know, and if it is there, anybody can edit that information. So somebody like Kitten goes in there and edits it and makes it appropriate or correct or what would be considered to be correct. Some Joe Blow down the road who is a say he's Catholic or something like that, just goes in there and just erases all of that and changes it to, oh, it's all Satanism. It's garbage. It's I don't know. I wouldn't know where to look for it. So there's a lot of stuff out there I couldn't. You just can't find. You know. Also, I've never been like obsessed with something. I literally have to make myself obsessed with the topic. You know. But anyway, I would very much like to learn some more. And thank you. Anyone else? We're getting the most engagement out of Kitten right now. That is awesome.
Yeah. I mean, wish other people would talk, but like Bam Adam, he usually just plays it in the background.
Yeah. So I mean, I completely understand that, but I would like some more commentary. You know, Kitten, tell us more about yourself, since you seem to be the only one who's interested in speaking with us. Let's see. Let's see. There's a good bit of literature, but most of that is love spells that don't work. It's troubling. My mana and my mama and my grandmother taught me that is cool. That's cool. It's in your lineage. It's really good. We've been doing a lot of research on our lineage as well. So let's see. Bam Adam says, I talk occasionally.
Yeah.
It's just interesting listening. Yeah, but the thing about it is, Bam, if we don't have, constant dialogue, it needs to be from everybody. Everybody needs to engage everyone. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you can do whatever you want, not not upset or anything like that. But it would be nice to have some decent engagement. I probably sound like a good old country bumpkin, don't I?
I know I do. Everybody comments on it.
What your accent, dude? There are some things that you say. I'm just like, my God. It's so like the accent is so strong.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Pronunciation for corner. Corner.
Corner.
You say corner.
Corner.
In the corner over there.
Well, it's over there in the corner.
That's what I'm saying, man. You gotta work on that. Let's see. All right, kitten. It was very nice hanging out with you. Come back and see us anytime.
Yeah. Appreciate you stopping by.
See, kitten says, "Oof, I gotta go. This was super fun. Y'all are some interesting and amazing guys. I'll return if you're still alive." Yeah, well, maybe. Hopefully, we will be. Let's see. So everyone does comment on your account, on your accent. Excuse me, your accent. You do have a very strong accent. I'm sure I have one as well. So I'm gonna go grab those parts. Here's your super suit.
Thank you. Yeah, we both do got some pretty strong accents, don't we? I've been alright, Bam Adam. How you been? How's that looking?
Alright, everything's primed and ready for paint. I don't know if anybody wants to take a look at it or not, but primer's done. Here's another one of the gates. Some of the walls. I am working on getting some more terrain parts done. So, and I also primed the fireplace.
So your transmission shot in your vehicle, huh?
Whose vehicle?
Bam Adams.
What happened to his transmission? He shouldn't be treating his car like garbage. Which, I mean, I don't have any room to talk. My vehicle has 300-something thousand miles on it. So. Alphonse, I'm going to need you to hop up, boss.
Alright.
And where's the red for her hair?
The red for her hair?
Yes. I'm going to need that.
I believe I put it back up.
And break out my quiche. I'm hungry. I need food. This was supposed to be my food for next week. It is not going to make it that long. But I have a good old ramen noodles in there, so I can eat ramen noodles. But I need to eat something now.
Your transmission just went out. Well, doesn't that just suck?
Would you like a quiche, Alphonse?
No, I'm good, thank you. maybe you can get you a new car if you can't get a new transmission.
I mean, why would you go out and buy a new car? It's cheaper to fix your car.
Yeah.
And right now, with our current economical standing, I would honestly fix the car.
They said it was going to be 3,500.
That's not bad at all.
Not compared to buying a new car, yeah.
No, that's really good. $3,500 for a transmission is really good. Is that installed or is that just for the transmission?
Beat stick, look, I don't know. No, there's the.
I will need that. Do you have a stone gray or anything like that?
I have a dark stone, I got a uniform gray, ash gray, and necker cloak.
We'll go with dark stone.
I can afford a new car, 23 model. There's no point putting it's not installation, it's just for a transmission. Buddy, if you want to, if that's what you want to do, ain't nobody gonna talk you out of it. I ain't gonna talk you out of it.
I mean, I honestly think right now, but I'm not trying to talk you out of it, but I'm honestly, in my opinion, with the current economic standing that we're in right now, and the fact that we're pretty much on the verge of an economic collapse, purchasing a new vehicle right now is a very poor decision, in my opinion. But you do you, boo-boo.
Well, I mean, do what you got to do there, buddy. Like I said, I'm not gonna try and talk you out of it.
I don't even know what was said. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I agree to a certain extent, building your credit, and yeah, it's gonna be great. But I don't know. I guess I'm just overly cautious with the current situation. You know, I need a transmission for my truck. What am I gonna do? I'm going to buy a transmission and put in my truck. I'm not gonna go out, but I can work on it myself. If something breaks, I can fix it. So if you're someone who just drives the vehicle, you don't take care of it yourself, you have someone else do it for you, then yeah, I completely understand. Thinking about a cup of coffee, Alphonse.
Okay. You sit there and think about your cup of coffee.
Well, it's going to entail you getting out of my way to make a cup of
So why didn't you just say that?
coffee. Because I thought that, maybe you would put two and two together. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I put two and two together. I'm just being an asshole.
No, I completely understand now. Dick. I'd be very British, twat.
What the fuck you say to me?
I called you a fucking twat.
Oh, just wanted to make sure I heard you correctly.
So, Devastation Jr. asked if the stats were okay. Strength 15, Dex 13, Con 12, 18 Intelligence, 16 Wisdom, and 12 Charisma.
Yeah.
Stats are fine. I get that. I get having a decent credit score. I mean, for your job and whatnot, because a lot of times they do check for that. But there are other things you can do to build your credit, other than buying a freaking car. Because you never know. You absolutely never know what's going to happen. Especially like where I work at. For example, we deal a lot with the international market. And when there's a market crash, there are so many cuts. So they haven't cut me, and they're probably not going to because they've got such a large investment in me right now. But when my contract ends, it's the investment's done. Yeah, they could keep me, but they also don't necessarily need me. You know what I mean? So it's I could potentially lose my job. If I go out right now and I purchase a vehicle, in a year's time, I may not have a job. You see what I'm saying? And that's just like, it is an international company, but it is an automotive based company. We're looking into producing parts for EVs and whatnot, but that still doesn't change the fact that the economy is shit right now and anything could happen. So, is it wise for me to go out and buy a new vehicle? No. And like I said, I'm just speaking from my perspective. You do whatever works for you. And if getting a new vehicle is what works for you, by all means, you do you, boo boo. But it's not something I would personally do. So, I know my situation better than you know your situation. Excuse me. I know my situation better than you know my situation. Likewise, you know yours better than I know yours. So, whatever works. And Sir Devastation has their character rolled up. So they're ready.
Cool.
Am I the only one that rolled my character up last night? Was I prepared for this? For a change?
Seems like it.
Yeah, and that's good. I mean, just... don't go crazy and go out and buy like a hot rod or something like that because you don't need that. So. And Sir Devastation is defending themselves by saying they worked last night. But how long have they known about this? I will trash talk everybody. I do not care. But yeah. I mean, I worked yesterday. And apparently still hasn't been to bed. So do you think they're actually going to be able to join us for the game?
Ask them entirely up to them.
That's a decent decision there, Van. If that's what you think you need to do, by all means do it.
I mean, you're the one over there making fun of them.
Making fun of who? Who am I making fun of?
Or talking shit, whatever you want to call it.
I speak no shit, sir.
You speak all the shit, so.
I speak none of the shit, sir. You speak all of the shit. It's sir said they're gonna take a quick nap to let Junior know.
All right.
Start out, Mom. Oh yes, I know I'm ruining your paint job.
Not really.
I'll have to try harder then.
You do that.
I will. I will lick your whole butt crack.
Alright, I'll have to look it up, sir.
Sir. I am a Karen, apparently. Sir. I would like to speak with you about our Lord and Savior Cthulhu. Would anybody like a coffee? Or a spot of tea?
Good, thank you.
Do you even like tea?
Bam Adams said they would love some coffee.
Well, tell Bam Adam to come join us, and I will be more than happy to make Bam a cup of coffee.
Yeah, that you should have known there was going to be a catch to that, Bam. I ain't got to tell them shit, 'cause if they can pick me up outside the door there, they can pick your ass up that close.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, man. I mean, if anyone would like a spot of tea, or a nice cup of coffee, or espresso, they will have to join us. What upsets me most of all is that Sir didn't even look at my message on Discord.
He did.
He did?
Yeah.
What did he have to say about it?
He replied with the message that you sent with question marks.
That's it? Wait, what?
Yeah.
You don't understand. All I said was I want to tongue punch your fart box. Okay? That's a very polite way of me saying I want to lick your butt crack. Like your whole butt crack after a workout. It's extremely inappropriate and gross, but I don't care.
Well, I did set it up to be not for children, so.
That's good. That's very smart. And you're going to say something to me about speaking of drugs. How dare you, sir? Leck mich doch mal. So you know, if some of my German friends start watching this, I'm gonna have to translate literally everything anyone says into German. It's gonna be so fun, stressful, aggravating. Wir müssen. Du musst Deutsch lernen. Musst.
Well, that'd be nice. I wouldn't mind having some German people join.
Like laying all bullshit aside, most of my German friends speak English. So I only learned German because of work. Because everyone there refused to speak English with me, even though they spoke very well. They're like, oh no, my English is bad. No, it is not. I can understand you. The point of language and communication is to be able to understand the other person. If I understood what you were saying, regardless if you said it correctly or not, then the objective of the situation was met. So
Yeah.
I don't care. Oh, my English is so bad. Don't be so self-conscious, dude. I just need to be able to talk to you. It's like having a conversation with my sister 10 years ago when she spoke pure Bubonics. Was a nightmare. But we still communicated. Now we don't speak at all, which is fun. Makes my day. Oh, this coffee's so good. Bam! You should come get a cup of coffee, man. I don't know where you're located at. I'm pretty sure you're in good old E-Town. He said, how am I going to join? I don't have a car. No. See, that is false. You do have a car. It just does not function. And there are more vehicles in that yard, I know for a fact. So you can still travel. You're just choosing not to. Car no go. Yeah, okay. There are other vehicles there. Are you ready for me to start painting?
You can start whenever you want to.
Go ahead and hand me one of those walls, sir. Dankeschön. Du bist so süß. Leck mich am Arsch. We're getting no commentary from the chat. We've already lost 2 viewers, man. I'm so depressed.
So good.
We gotta bump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers.
Well, technically I still am.
Do what?
I said, well, technically I still am.
Well, I mean, I'm desperately trying to make that better.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
This is going to be terrible, but we're gonna have fun doing it. You have a much more steady hand than I have. I've already made several mistakes.
It's alright, you can go back over it.
How much hold do we start with?
Huh?
That's what it said. How much hold do we start with? How much gold? Ah, yes, there was a typo there. How much gold do we start with, Alphonse? That's a good question.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I didn't think it did. So, you can be filthy rich. I don't care, and I don't think Alphonse.
You are a city guard, so you are not filthy rich.
Okay, well, you have your life savings, which is actually not much back then, or technically in that realm.
Give yourself,
I would rather not fuck.
200 gold, shit, fuck it.
200 gold, wow. You were loaded. Back then, that was a lot.
He's been saving up a couple years.
A couple? Oh, and he's gonna die, and some asshole's gonna loot his body. Oh. All that you've worked for will be for nothing. Watch Sir be the only one that lives. And then loots our bodies.
Some pretty red brick. It looks like a firehouse already. So excited.
See, now I can print a bunch more of this off.
So pretty. I'm so excited. So excited.
So Bam's trying to get his fiance to join. Like join what? Come over here?
No, join the.
Join the chat?
Yeah. Well, be nice if she joins, but I doubt she'll talk.
Let's see. Join the stream.
Really need to be doing this with a different brush.
Doing what?
These small areas.
Yeah, you probably do. Still doesn't have a name for her to use, apparently. What do you mean doesn't have a name for her to use? Like a pseudonym or something like that for good old YouTube?
What was one of her D&D character names?
Yeah, seriously, just use something simple like that. Yeah, use a D&D character name. That'd be fine. Apparently, my name is Minx. It's one of my characters. Because apparently nobody can pronounce my real name. All it is, all it is our last name translated into Norse. Did you know that we are direct descendants of Olaf the Black?
Neat.
Viking king of Ireland and the Scottish Isles. Did you know that our last name translates into ugly?
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, but seriously, that's what it translates into is ugly. Son of ugly, which Olaf was called. Because he left nothing but destruction in his wake. How does it feel to be the descendant of a tyrant?
Not that different.
It's like it happened so long ago. I don't give a shit. What do you think about that so far?
Oh, that looks nice. That looks real nice.
You just think it's gonna be the same shade as her hair? It'll just be the character's name was Goliath or Goliath or whatever, apparently. As far as I'm concerned, you can just call her Lilith. But whatever. Which actually works out because your name is Bam Adam. Should be mother of all demons. Yeah, Lilith. I'm sure the name's already taken, so you're gonna have to make it creative as shit. My name is your friendly neighborhood fat kid. Nobody cares. And nobody's going to care about her either, so it doesn't matter. Oh, because we're so small, we don't matter. Okay, her name is Lilith.
Okay.
Lilith, mother of demons. That means your kid's going to be Satan himself. You should name your kid Damien. What is it supposed to be, a male or a female?
Male.
Male? Okay, yeah, so yeah. Go ahead and name your kid Damien and be done with it. Definitely Damien now. I'm going very traditional with my son's name, if I ever have a kid. Bjorn. You're getting a phone call, sir.
I don't know who that is.
You should answer it.
I don't think I'm going to.
It's like you're live on the show.
Okay. Bye.
My name is what? My name is Chick. In an attempt to not waste paint. I'm having to add a drop or two every like couple minutes.
That's fine.
I didn't want to waste it.
It's like, so, a friend of mine, she had her most recent son on Pearl Harbor Day, and it's a very emotional day for her because her grandfather found Christ on that day because he was on one of the ships. Likewise, our grandfather was on one of the ships during Pearl Harbor. So, one found God, and one lost a nut. So, there's that story. But her son, I have nicknamed him Kamikaze. And she fucking hates it.
I imagine.
And so every time that I fucking call her, one of the first questions that comes out of my mouth is, how is Kamikaze doing? She has 4 kids. That's the only one I ask about. I used to really like her, like, firstborn, but he doesn't like me. I don't like him anymore. He turned out to be a douche. He's not really a douche. He's actually a good kid. He doesn't like me. I'm big, burly, and scary looking. So
I can feel that.
You feel that?
Yeah.
How does it feel? Oh, mademoiselle, I asked you a question.
What?
How does it feel?
How does what feel?
These nuts.
Mm.
Mm. That delicious coffee. And yes, to the stream, I'm one of those bougie fuckers that has a Keurig.
Hell, there ain't been a comment since Ma'am Adams said I'm making an executive. Oh, look at him making me a liar. He said LOL now.
What? Because I said I was a bougie motherfucker that has a Keurig?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, facts are facts, boss. It's like I live in this rundown shack in the middle of the woods, but I do have a Keurig. Dude, this place is like a palace compared to some of the shit that I've lived in. You know, the place over in Germany was actually really, really nice, but I could never afford some shit like that. You know how much that rent was? They paid $2,500 a month for me to stay there,
Jesus.
and it was in a small town in the middle of nowhere. Why they spent that much money, I have no clue. And what was so bad, it was like a basement apartment too. It was a basement studio apartment. That's all it was. But you gotta keep in mind land over there. So for an acre of land, which is 4,000 square meters, guess how much it is?
How much?
$1.5 million.
Jesus.
Yeah, I mean it's a hot commodity over there. People can. I mean, there's people being born every day. People getting married, having kids. There are a lot of people there that just don't own their own house. They just live in an apartment because, you know, you can't afford land and whatnot. It's cheaper to just have an apartment. And if you get lucky, like my buddy Simon, I mean, he got really lucky and he found an apartment in the Black Forest, and he's not paying much more than what I was paying for or what was being paid for my place, you know. And it's really odd, you know, really strange. I mean, granted, he was still in the ranch, but he was in the foothills of the Black Forest. So to have a an apartment or a house, you know, it was a house, but it was divvied up into two apartments. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but to have a place like that with the killer view that he had, and he wasn't paying very much, you know, for that, got very lucky. Now, when I say you had to drive on back roads, they were like roads for two cars smaller than my driveway. There were places where, like, if they were coming down the hill, you would pull off and get out of the way. So driving to his place it wasn't really that bad. It didn't bother me because I done got used to it. But for a lot of people, it was a nightmare driving up to his place. But he was very secluded. He did not like the general populace, dude. And you talking about a nice, like, gaming setup and everything like that. It literally looked like he was a millionaire inside of his house. The line hardware. He had an amazing sound bar to purchase some of his stuff. Like, he did not buy IKEA. Like, none of his stuff was IKEA. It was all handmade stuff in the Black Forest and everything like that, made out of glass and stone and like real hardwood and stuff like that, all handmade.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you know, his entertainment center was $1,300. But it was nice. You know what I'm saying? He can't afford a nice house, but he saved up and he has nice things. You know.
Yeah.
So, and like right after I left, another one of my friends, Manuel, he just started looking for his own apartment. So it was really good. And he's now living in that apartment. But dude, he used to have like the most killer grill out of anybody that I met over there. He had it set up to where he could actually make pizzas in his grill. And he makes a Boston butt. Like he was really into like American style grilling and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he would make stuff. He's really good. I called Dad and I told him, I said, I found somebody over here that makes a Boston butt better than you do. He was not happy about that. It was so bad his dad didn't even remember because most of our conversations we had, he was drunk. So he doesn't remember any of it. I did learn that Dad loves me.
Mm.
I didn't think he did. I didn't think he gave two shits about me for a long time. But he would like tell me that he loved me and stuff like that. He hasn't told me since I've been back. But you know, while I was over there, I don't know if it was like fear driven or what. Because like Mom, she didn't tell me she loves me. You know what I'm saying? That's just not common in our family. So.
All right, Bam Adam, we'll see you.
Deuces, big homie.
Appreciate you stopping by.
So he left the stream too?
He's leaving it now.
Oh. What the hell? Are we just that lame now?
Just got something to do.
Well, I mean, it'd be nice if people would like engage, you know? Mind engaging with them. Well, everybody's going to get a good look at my pretty face whenever they watch the stream.
It'll be alright. It was a quick little thing.
It's just enough for Google to freeze it and do an AI check to see who I am. Because I didn't know what all the controls were. So, I'm exposed. Sheet. Okay. Well, I've got 2 of your walls started.
Cool.
Cool beans, man. Cool beans. All right. There's a 3rd wall. I thought you had more than this.
No, you only printed 3.
I only printed 3? Okay. Well, I have the file in there to print off more if we need it.
Okay.
Let's try to get some stuff finished painted before we start printing off a whole lot more, you know what I mean?
That's what we're working on now.
Dude, I thought my light bill was going to be way more than that.
I did too.
As much printing as we done last month.
Yeah.
That thing must really not draw that much electricity.
Not that be a good thing.
I wonder what kind of car Adam's going to get.
I'm not sure.
You know what I want? I know this sounds so, but I want like a Chevrolet Volt, which is a hybrid.
Uh-huh.
I really want one of those.
That's what you were talking about earlier, right?
Yeah, I'd love to have one of those, man, because it's like for traveling back and forth to work. I would honestly never have to fire up the gas engine. But the price of those vehicles right now is like through the roof. Like I would never have a Tesla because of the unless somebody just like gave me one, I'd probably sell it. But you know, a Tesla, they want you to sign up for all this garbage, and you got to pay every month plus your existing fucking payment. You know what I'm saying? I would never have a Tesla, but like a Chevrolet Volt or something like that, I would. I mean, it was so short lived, so they only produced it for like 2 years, because at the time, the EV market was not. It just wasn't a thing, and it was just being introduced in like Europe and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen some people about the time the Prius came out. Chevrolet came out with like the Volt. They started working on their EV, and it just did at the time. We needed it, but nobody thought about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Americans just weren't open to the idea of having an electric or a eco-friendly car. What's everybody want? They want a jacked up pickup truck, or they want a huge SUV or something like that. But see, a hybrid is way better, especially if you're traveling work or you're going on a road trip or something like that. You'll save so much in cost and whatnot. I would love to have one personally, just for the simple fact that it's going to save me so much in gas. Or a Toyota Camry or something like that. That's one of those EVs or whatever.
Yeah.
If I had to have a Toyota, I would probably do that. I would not get a Prius. I just don't like the look of a fucking Prius. That, and I'm not Jeff Dunham, so I'm good. I wonder what time Sidka's gonna be here.
I'm not sure.
It'd be really nice if Sitka would hurry that F up.
This isn't working.
You might want to check your batteries power left.
This phone's gonna need to be charged. It's at 66, but it was at 90 something when we started. So, as far as the one up there,
Yeah, that's what I'm referring to.
I'll check it out in just a second. Been going for 2 hours and basically 15 minutes, and I've got 59% on it left.
I'm gonna call the pink stream for now, so you can charge up your device.
Yeah, I guess I can go ahead and call it for now.
All right.
I'll change the thumbnail of the video to match the finished product of Amber.
When you finish her.
Yeah, when I finish her, I'll finish her off stream. But that is what I've gotten thus far.
It looks really good too.
And I hope you all have enjoyed the stream. I know I've enjoyed it. I think Minx enjoyed it.
I had a lot of fun.
And thank you to everybody who joined. Hope y'all can join again for the actual play D&D. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Don't forget to hit that like button, comment, subscribe for everybody who wasn't here. And if you're here and hadn't did any of those, by all means, please do. And we'll see y'all in the next one.